ago, I attended my first Democratic County Committee meeting. Some of you veterans may remember the Hotel Woodruff, and that's where the meeting was. And I learned very early that that's where public service really begins, at the county committee level. But you, as county committeemen and county committee women, have been in the trenches, have been down in the neighborhoods, have been in the towns, in the wards, year after year. You go out and hustle up candidates, you get the petitions signed, you hold the raffles, and the bake sales, and the dinners, and all of the other things that you need to do to raise the money so that the Democratic message can be put out there for our candidates. So it is this meeting that I wanted to come and announce to you that I am a candidate for re-election as your county court judge. As you know, because of the restrictive rules that disallow judges from campaigning except at certain times, they only let me out every 10 years or so. and I really do appreciate the chance to get out, and I look forward to the campaign this year as much as I have on all of the other campaigns that I've been involved with. Let me just tell you a little bit what I've been doing for you as your county court judge for the last 10 years. I know some of you probably read and looked at some of the media coverage, so you know kind of some of the things that have been going on in county court. But I don't know if you really understood how busy we really are. By the middle of this year, our court will have handled over 5,000 cases since I was elected your county court judge. I knew I was busy, but I didn't realize how busy I was for the last 10 years. It's kind of a dubious honor, if you think about it. But I want to tell you that with a great staff and a very dedicated staff, we've been able to effectively manage those 5,000 cases. And not only do that, but we have actually reduced the number of indictments that have been brought down in this county. Between 1997 and 2007, the indictments have actually gone down about 100. Now, for those of you who know anything about the indictment process, that means hundreds and hundreds of hours spent by public servants have been saved. And that's because of some of the procedures and some of the policies that we've instituted since I came into office. I mentioned that with the help of a dedicated staff, we've been able to effectively manage this caseload. I have my right-hand gal here who's been with me for 10 years, and I would like to recognize her. She is my law assistant or law clerk. And her name is Susan Jenny, more famously known as the mother of Addie. Long before there was Addie, there was Susan. And I've been very fortunate to have Sue in my office. And I want to recognize her for that. Some of the other things that we've done in the last 10 years, one of the things was the establishment of a drug court for non-violent felony offenders that are addicted to alcohol or other controlled substances. And that has been a big part of my work for the last 10 years. It's been a very, very rewarding part of my work. But I got to tell you that we did that. We established the drug court before it was mandated in New York. I personally wrote a grant that got training funds from the U.S. government that once again saved the taxpayers of Jefferson County a lot of money. And we were up and running and already operating long before other parts of the state were mandated, and then other parts of the state had to pay for that training themselves, and were not eligible for that funding. I feel very fortunate to have the cooperation of the treatment providers, mainly Samaritan and Credo, together with the probation department, the Bridge program from Urban Mission, and many other people that have helped bring about the drug court program. I'm looking for, as I mentioned, I'm looking forward to getting out and campaigning once again, and being able to get out the message that your county court judge has been working very hard for you. That also gets me out to talk to people about the election in general. And I got to tell you, there's still a movement very much alive out there where some people and some selected interests are trying to do away with your elected trial judges. And that comes up almost on a yearly basis. And I'm very, very much opposed to that. That would take the selection of the judges away from the people and would put it in the hands of elite committees. Some lawyers, some other, depending on the proposal that you see, some people from the community. They think they would take the politics out of the system of selecting judges by appointing these elite committees. All that would do, in my view, is make the politics go behind closed doors so that you would have secret political manipulations going on behind the closed doors. We should continue to elect all our trial judges. Let the people decide. Put the qualifications of the various candidates before the people, not before appointed committees. Judges should be elected and not anointed. So that will give me a chance to get out and talk about some of the issues that we've been dealing with in the last 10 years. Many of you may have gotten a letter from me in the last week, so you know we've got a website up and running. It's judgekim.org. Please visit it and visit it often. If you'd like to donate to the campaign or volunteer, you can do that through the website, or that you can contact me directly at home. My number is in the book. Unlike some other elected officials, my number is in the book. It always has been for the last 10 years, and I would be glad to take your call. I would also like to just encourage you that when you're out there carrying your petitions, hopefully for me and other candidates, don't forget to take your registration forms with you. Every year, when you carry the petitions, is a great opportunity to get more people registered in this county. And as you know, by reading the media, we, the Democrats, benefit by that. So every person you can get registered is going to help us help you down the line. Would also like to announce my first fundraiser of the season is going to be next month, April 30th. It will be at the Jefferson County Historical Society on Washington Street, and that'll be from 5 to 7. All of you will probably get a notice, hopefully in the mail about that, but I did want to point that out, and we'll probably put something on the website too. I want to thank all of you for all the help and support that you've given me in the past, and I look forward to continuing working hard for you and the rest of the taxpayers and citizens of Jefferson County. Thank you very much.